Okay, Leo, so this will be a general collective reading. So the first card I have is denial. Then I have grumpy, options, and then we have happy. Okay, top of the deck we got is toxic relationship. So this is either you may be in a toxic relationship or somebody else is in a toxic relationship. Some of you guys, if it's not a relationship, it can be a friendship, a toxic friendship. Um, but whoever this is, I feel like this could be somebody that was in denial about you. And I feel like they're upset about some of you guys, this person rejected you. If this is not you doing the rejection, if this is not them doing the rejection, it could be you. Just flip flop the energy. But somebody that's in a toxic relationship could have like been in denial about you, and they're mad about it because they know they may have rejected you. Whoever this is, they may have other options, and they felt like the whatever options or opportunities in regards of love or friendship, they felt like that was making them happy. They were satisfied with those other options or opportunities. But let's clarify and see what's going on, because I feel like this could be somebody that's currently in a toxic relationship, rejected you, and now they're mad about it because they thought that what they chose over you was going to make them happy, but obviously it's not. But we're gonna see. We got love bomb. Oh, so some of you guys, this person probably rejected you because maybe they felt like you were love bombing them, or you were trying to love bomb them, or you felt like this person was trying to love bomb you. But I feel like it's definitely the other way around. I feel like somebody rejected you because they thought that whatever you were offering, it was just too much for them. They couldn't handle it. They felt like you were trying to gain, basically, they thought that you were trying to get something from them, but they're still mad about it. So this person is talking about you. We got gossip mills. Yeah, this person could be telling other people about what happened. They could be exaggerating it a little bit. Um, I don't know why I'm going back and forth, but some of y'all, this was a friendship, a toxic friendship that you was in. And maybe they thought that you were being overly nice to them to gain something from them. But like I said, they mad about it, the simple fact that they did lose somebody valuable. Because I felt like you was a valuable friend or you was a valuable lover, but for some reason they mad and talking about it. But yeah, somebody got ghosted. They could have ghosted you for their options or their other friends. If this is a friendship situation, like I said, just take what resonate because I can read it both ways. But we got closure. We got closure, and then we got online obsession. Let me dive a little deeper and use some tarot. Okay, let's see what's going on. These want to come out. Okay, Queen of Swords. So you was being real with this person, no matter how this person seen it. I feel like you was the truth. I feel like they definitely did rejected your love. They rejected your affection, whatever you had to give them. Some of you guys, you did spoil this person, and they was talking about you behind your back to other people. Some of you guys, if this was a friend or a lover, you was definitely going all out for this person. Some of y'all probably didn't spend major money on this person. You probably bought this person clothes, shoes. I'm hearing clothes, shoes, food. Some of you guys were probably was nice enough to like do favors for them. And they was the whole time you were giving to them, they were talking about you behind your back, even after they walked away from you or after you walked away from you, they still mad about it. Yeah, this is somebody that thought that you was trying to win their love over, you were trying to win a friendship over, over them. You was doing, they felt like you was doing the most to gain some form of approval. but I feel like you were being real with them, but they didn't see it. They so mad about the simple fact that they had let you go. They can't stop talking about you. Yeah, because they still holding on to you. This person really care. They care for real. They won't let you go. They will not stop talking about you to other people. It could have been a Leo or an air sign, or you could be the air sign or the Leo. Yeah, I feel like this person could be watching you make progress without them, like they see things moving for you in your life. And they want to come back. So if this is a friendship that rejected you and decided to go behind your back and talk about you, they're watching you. They're watching you. Could be an Aries or an Aquarius, don't have to be. But this person wants to come back, or they feel like they could be wanting you to. Some of y'all, they want to know if you gonna come back. Some of y'all just gonna run into this person. It depends on how it play out, but this is somebody that's definitely up at night about the simple fact they let you go, because I feel like some of you guys, you could be somebody that has like a really nice job, or you make good money, or you have a place of business. Because I'm just getting this energy, even though they left you, there is some form of like level up, some type of improvement in your life. Like your life has gained, like got better even after they left. We got the Queen of Cups. Could have been a water sign. Yeah. I feel like you decided to shut your heart down when it comes to this person broke your heart. They hurt your feelings. They chose another friendship circle and rejected you. Or if this is a lover, they chose their options over you and it broke your heart. And this person knows that you're closed off now. They know they broke your heart. That's the crazy thing about it. They know they hurt you. And that's another reason why they mad talking about it and still holding on to you, because they know they hurt you. Some of you guys, you even got to the point you shut down emotionally. You don't even want a new friend. You may have other you have a decision to go out and make new friends, or to go out and explore your options in love. But I feel like you put that behind you for a while and just chose yourself and be happy in your own company because of what happened to you. Some of you guys got to the point where you don't even trust nobody. Like I said, you may have shut down because you got your heart broken. And you know what's crazy? Because whoever this is that did this to you, they could be definitely online, like watching you. I told you, I kept getting this. I'm like, how is they seeing you make progress? They have to be watching you. So some of you guys, they could be checking your socials nonstop, comparing your life to theirs. Now, if you did shut down social media or you just haven't been on it for a while, they're definitely checking it nonstop, because it's either that they see you are happy or they wonder if you are happy. But I feel like at one point in time they did see you like post something and you look like you was good. You look like you was happy, and then it's like you probably ain't been on social media for like a week or two. And that's probably why they kept checking to see if you were still posting anything. Or maybe, yeah. So it's something like that. But just know that whoever this is, this friendship or this lover, they definitely do know that they hurt you. They feel like, I know it's like they took it too far. They got in their head and thought that you was coming in love bombing them to get some, to gain their approval, or to, if it's love, to gain a relationship with them, or maybe even both. But we got the Page of Wands reverse. Yeah, you pull back your energy. Some of y'all logged off of social media for a while. So I feel like there was at a point a time where you was on, I keep hearing Facebook. It could be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, right? If you was posting at one point in time, I feel like you ain't been on there for a while. You pulled back your energy and started to focus on yourself. Yep. This person felt like you was doing the most to gain their approval, to be in their friendship circle, or to gain love, that this is romantic. But it has definitely been some time since you heard from this person or seen this person. But I feel like things are aligning for you behind the scenes though. Yeah, this person hurt you and it's sad because it was straight green flags. You was a green flag the whole entire time. And they thought that you were trying to gain some form of love or approval, but you were just being yourself. You was being yourself, Leo. This person is probably just not used to dealing with those type of people. I feel like you was a true, genuine lover, or you was a true, genuine friend. But they allowed their negative thoughts to get in a way of things between your friendship or between or a relationship. They stopped it. But I feel like a lot of you guys, it could have been a friendship. But like I say, just take what resonates. But somebody felt like you were doing things to fit in. You were doing things to get their approval. So they took it too far. They know they did because they talking about you. They still wanted to. Yeah, they still holding on to you behind the scenes. But somebody knows that they misjudged you. Oops, all these cards coming out. I just feel like, yeah, somebody just not used to like a real person around, a real genuine friend or a real genuine lover. They're not used to this. They allow their negative thoughts, they allow their negative way of thinking about you getting away. We got sneaky link. Yeah, they felt like you were like had hidden intentions. Or some of you guys, if this is a romantic situation and they rejected you, they had other people in the background sneaking around. Some of y'all, this was a same sex connection. Maybe y'all was friends first, and maybe they thought that because you was giving so much, they thought that you wanted a relationship with them. And at the time, they had other options. They just didn't tell you. They were sleeping around with other people behind. I wouldn't say behind your back because I don't feel like I was in a relationship, but they definitely had other options that they were intimate with. But I feel like this is somebody that made up their mind to stop talking to you because of they chose their sneaky. You know what's crazy? This person is sleeping with their friends. I'm not even gonna lie. It don't even matter what. It don't matter what sex it is, same sex or not. This person was sleeping around with their friends, the people that they are gossiping about you to. But I'm leaning more towards same sex connection. Um, don't have to be, but yeah, this is what you didn't know. They didn't tell you. They already had options. They were sleeping with the people that they're talking about you, or even if it's opposite sex, the people that they sleeping with, they're bringing you up, basically. Look, this person thought that you were like trying to emotionally manipulate them, but it was just all in their imagination. It says reality distortion, emotional manipulation, question insanity. You're imagining things. I told you they allow them thoughts to get the best of them and think negative about you because they wasn't used to a genuine person. They so used to sleeping around and sleeping with their friends behind the scenes. They never met somebody as valuable as you. They never been spoiled by another person. Yeah, they played themselves. They allowed their thoughts to get in the way. Yeah, I told you they was imagining things. They allowed their imagination to sabotage y'all bond, sabotage this friendship, or sabotage this relationship that could have been a relationship. And some of y'all, even if this is the opposite sex, y'all was friends first more than anything. Okay, what else, Spirit? Because, like I said, y'all spent a lot of time with each other. It was nothing but good vibes. Y'all's enjoying each other's company and everything. I feel like y'all did a lot of things together. Like, because clear as day that you was a genuine person. You was being yourself. That's just who you are. You a valuable friend. That's how you coming. Look, boundaries, saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. Yeah, they're definitely talking about you to their friends or the romantic lovers that they're dealing with because they still can't let you go. Some of you guys, this person may have developed romantic feelings for you, and that's why they felt like you were love bombing them to get a relationship out of them. So they put it to a stop and set a boundary with you because in their eyes there was a limit. They didn't like the feeling of falling in love with you. No matter what sex this is. They didn't like the feeling of falling in love with you. They felt like they was falling in love with you. But like I said, their negative way of thinking that you were trying to love bomb them to get a relationship or love bomb them to get a friendship. This is even if this is just a friendship, they really liked you for real. And they felt like they were falling in love with you. Some of you guys, if you are somebody that doesn't do same sex relationships and your friend is like gay, they didn't expect to fall in love with you. They may have started to fall in love with you and it caught them off guard a little bit. They didn't think that they'll fall in love with somebody as straight. But like I say, I'm reading it from all angles because it really doesn't matter the gender, but I got a feeling it's a mixture of both. This person really did genuinely did like you, but they like, it's a limit. I can't fall. Or they was telling themselves, I can't fall in love with Leo. She's not even into women, or he's not even intimate. Or if this is the opposite sex, I feel like she's doing all of this to get my heart, or she's doing all of this, or he's doing all of this to get a relationship out of me. But I'm really like a player. I have options. And, that's how they were thinking because we got options right here. But I feel like, and what's crazy because whoever this is that had options in love, they're closed off to them. They're dealing with broken spirited people. They're not dealing with genuine people. See what I mean when I say they're not really used to people giving their heart to them and being genuine until they met you. So even if this is romantic love, right? The people that they dealing with, their heart is closed off. And you was the compassionate one. You was the genuine one that they turned their back on. And now they in their feelings and now they care and obsessing about you because they let you get away. Okay, what else, Spirit, in a situation? What's going on with my Leo placements? Yeah, so basically somebody set boundaries with you, Leo. Even if you feel like they rejected you, it's just that they wasn't used to gaining all this love and affection from a friend or all this love and affection from a romantic lover. They just never had somebody that genuinely did like them. Literally. This person could be broken inside, but you definitely showed a lot of love. You got influencer status, social recognition, online fame, power to influence, swipe up. So some of you guys, this is probably why this person watching you. Some of you guys, you could be an influencer. You definitely could be an influencer, or you can say a positive influence in this person's life. You could be somebody who is popular, even if you're not an influencer online. Maybe you're popular in your community and you do get like a lot of attention. Maybe people do like your pictures, your posts, your memes, or whatever. Whatever. You got a lot of people that likes you in your community as a friend or that's romantically interested in you. But I feel like this person knows that they walked away from somebody who did care about them, who was genuine, who did show love. And but they just don't like the simple fact that you had a lot of power. They felt like you had some type of power over them, or like I said, popularity, fame. I just feel like they was comparing themselves to you also. So if you somebody that of status, Leo, like I said, they felt like what's crazy about the situation. Even if this is somebody that got a lot of friends, I feel like their way of having friends is like to fit in. Your way of having friends in your circle is just online, especially if you are an influencer. And some of y'all, a lot of y'all probably don't even have a lot of friends. You just have, like I said, some form of positive influence, or just you could be an influencer. And they felt like since you didn't have no friends and you wanted to be their friend, they felt like nobody really likes you. The only reason why you got all these likes and stuff because that's your business. Like some of you guys, I feel like this person was just it's giving some level of comparison because I feel like it's deeper than what I said. I strongly feel like your work, your status, your career, it definitely does. It did have some form of impact on the way they viewed you. They just couldn't believe that you, this popular, beautiful soul, beautiful person inside and out, would even want them, would even like them, would give so much of yourself to them. This person felt like they really didn't deserve you, even though they made it seem like you were doing things to manipulate them or to fit in. You know, this person deep down inside, they got deep rooted issues. They feel like they didn't deserve to be your friend. They felt like because they so used to dealing with, mediocre people that flocks to them, and you could be somebody of status. It's like, wow, this person of status, they like me as my friend, as a friend, or they like me as a lover, and they started to fall in love with you as a friend and a lover, but they, in their eyes, they felt like it was a limit. They started thinking negative about you, like, it's like they fell in love with you, but they set a boundary and blocked it. But at the same time, they had another side of their mind that felt like they couldn't have you. Felt like I'm just getting this person was in at least two or three different minds about you because you're so valuable as a person. It's like unbelievable to them. So I do feel like some of you guys, you do get a lot of attention. You could have some type of online status. If not, if you're not an influence, like I said, you could be somebody who would just get a lot of love, get a lot of attention, and locally or worldwide. It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But you probably in real life don't have no friends. You just have followers and stuff like that. They on the other end, they may have a lot of followers and a lot of friends, but their friends is only to fit in, and it may be local friends. You worldwide. I feel like there's a big difference between y'all. You know what I'm saying? The only difference between you and them is that they could be HOE and around, and you could be the other way around. Just focus on your work, your business, or your career. You know what I'm saying? You probably not out here. Like I said, you have options to date, but you maybe choose not to. You could be a little bit closed off when it comes to dating because you've been heartbroken. So I feel like you just decided to listen to your intuition and just focus on being, you know, focusing on winning basically in life when it comes to your money, your status, your level of influence. But just know this person does check in on you every now and then. But I feel like you've been pulled back. You pulled back your energy for a while. So I do feel like there is a difference here. You could be worldwide popular. They could be locally popular. And they felt like you were alone. They felt like you were like you didn't have no friends because you have high status. When you high status, it's hard for you to make friends, especially friends, you know, just a friendship and like if the person ain't on your level or past your level, it probably is a lot more harder for you to make friends. Like this is the type of people that was probably like mediocre, like I said, average people that you was trying to be friends with, but they was too busy looking at what you had going on and wondering like, why does Leo want to be my friend? Like Leo can date you know, middle class or upper class people on their level. Why would they want to be in my life? You know what I'm saying? And that's why they started getting their head and think your intentions towards them was bad. But no, you really was like being yourself. I feel like you're not that type of person to choose friends based on status. At that time, you probably didn't. You just wanted good people around. But this person wasn't good to you. But that's just an example. Some of you guys, that could have been some of it, but this person felt like you was too good for them at the end of the day. They just tried to make it seem like you was trying to love bomb them or do things to fit in. But that's what they tell their friends. But they know the real reason. They felt like you was too good for them. You was too good of a friend. You had more status. Had more clout than them. Okay, what else? Yeah, you pull back your energy and just focus on your finances. A lot of y'all out here just, making money. You're focused on getting paid. And you are being rewarded because you did leave this situation. You let the situation go. But it says financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration of success, and check cash. Yeah, I feel like that's what you'll focus on. Leveling up, getting to the bag, getting paid. You know, um, I strongly feel like I'm talking about some influencers. You definitely could be an influencer. And that could be how you make your money, or you have some type of, like, maybe you have a shop or something online also connected to that, or you could just be an influencer and just make your money off of that. But I strongly feel like if you an influencer and you make money, this person definitely was comparing themselves to you at one point in time. They was, but at the same time, they did like you as a friend, but they felt like they was liking you too much, and they started to look at you as manipulating them. Told you they allowed their negative thoughts to mess up your friendship because they just wasn't used to a person like you. We got unbothered. So yeah, they may have act like they didn't care that they let you go, but they care. I feel like you could be this person that's unbothered because they could be in the background, maybe even going back and forth with people about letting you go. Maybe somebody could be telling them they're stupid. Like, why would you let Leo go, or Crosswatch, or whoever you are, right? Because you had the bag, you had the fame, you had the clout, you had the status, you had the fortune. And they in the background definitely is arguing with somebody and telling them like you're stupid. Why would you let her go? And your tea. Like, you are everything, but yeah, this person holding on to unhealthy attachments in the background, and they're going crazy. They're going crazy. This person's still attached to you for real. You still in this person's mind. They still bring you up to their friends, to their family, because they know they let a good person go. Like I said, you T for real. People know this person's stupid for letting you go. Like, why would you let her go? Like, she got the resources, she got the money, she got the status, she got the fame, she got the fortune, and this applies to the men too. So you could be a male influencer, or you could be a woman influencer, but you could be somebody that has a lot of resources and you know how to get to the bag, and the people around them is telling them like, you stupid, like, why would you let her go, or why would you let him go? That person was doing all of this for you, and you turned around and rejected them because you and your feelings, because you started to like them too much. Like, you're crazy. Some people probably don't even know that this person in love with you. Some people probably do, especially if they keep talking about you, because we got the strength card. This person's still holding on to you. They still talking about you. So it's obvious. It's obvious. Okay, what else, spirit, in this situation? Or just in general, what else? What other messages that we need to know? I'll take these. Yeah, wow, mixed signals. And then we got renewal. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this person don't know if they want to come back or not. They don't know if they should. They're confused. Maybe they're looking for a sign, but you're not giving it to them because they haven't ran into you, or they're not dead state with that fool card. Some of y'all, this person either going to run into you or they want to run into you. Or maybe they did see you from a distance, but they haven't said anything. Because like I said, you look like you were unbothered. Like you look like you're not even heard about them rejecting you. Yeah, you making progress. This person, another reason why they confused, because if you logged off your account for a while or you haven't been posting anything up there, they looking for progress. They looking for progress, and they trying to see if you moved on or if you gave up or if you quit your social media or something. Because we got both right here. But you're doing well without them. So let them be in a state of confusion. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know what to think. They do want a do over. They do want another chance with you, but you're doing good. You moved on. They having a hard time moving on from you because they let a good friend go or they let a good lover go. But I feel like this definitely didn't go further than a friendship. Some of you guys, like I said, it could have been something more. It was straight green flags there. I don't know what they just allowed them their negative thoughts. They allowed the dark side of them just take over the whole bond, like type of time they on. We got acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Wow. Some of you guys, I'm gonna be real with you. This person, they ain't a right state of mind because we did have that identity card where they may, like I said, may have let their negative thoughts take over what y'all had going on in that friendship. They do want to know if you're making progress because they want to come back to sabotage it. They do. We got the acts right here. You making progress, moving on and everything behind the scenes. You're doing good. The only reason why they want a renewal is to stop your progress, to slow you down. I told you this is somebody that could be comparing themselves to you so they can now they want to come back so you can be on their level. It's a sad situation. Like, why would you still want to further? Why do you want to further destroy something that you left anyways? It doesn't make sense. I feel like this person right now at this point, they're not in a right state of mind. They're not. I feel like there's something that could be wrong with this person psychologically. You know, maybe something wrong with them mentally. Maybe they traumatized. Maybe they got into a bad accident and it messed up their head and they haven't been able to like be in the right state. They can't tell from a good thing to a bad thing. They can, but then again, like I said, it's something about their brain. They need to rewire their brain, or maybe they did have something happened to them. This probably could have been like a friend that had got like in a bad car accident and it affected their mind. Like maybe they needed staples or stitches or something. That's a side message because or he maybe got hit in the head with a bottle one day, or maybe somebody got hit in the head with a hammer. I feel like this is somebody like that. It won't be for everybody, but I feel like it's something wrong with them psychologically. Some of you guys, they could have been a narcissistic friend, and that's probably why everybody telling the background, you're stupid, why would you let this person go? And they in their head because they think that you was trying to like love bomb them and to be in a relationship or to fit in. But it's something wrong with this person. And that's crazy that I said narcissist because we got self-absorbed narcissists, one-sided relationship, love bombing. That's crazy because I just had that feeling like this ain't right. Like this person was good to you and then you sabotaged it, because you got in your feelings and you started thinking negative, and now the person is gone, and you want to. The only reason why this person want to come back is everybody telling them that they stupid, but they still want to come in and sabotage your progress moving forward. They do because they could be a little jealous of you, but this person is acting out of selfishness. That this ending of this bond, this friendship, it's very painful for them. It feels like death, but at the same time, this person has a heart on this tombstone. This person still loves you. But because they love you, they want to come in and try to destroy everything you got going on, including you. So this person is mad because they love you, basically. That's it. They mad because they love you and they sabotage this bond. Or they just like you as a friend, but it's more so love more than anything. Yeah, this person really miss you for real. Yeah, something is wrong with this person psychologically. I strongly feel that way. They only want to come in just to, you know, break things off with you or just to sabotage everything you got going on, milk you for everything. Like I said, if you were a loving friend to this person, they want to come in and get some more from you until you have nothing else to offer. But they're not going to show that they miss you. That's the thing. This person not going to show that you make them happy. They missing you. Some of you guys, this is a selfish, greedy, narcissistic friend. That could have been something a lot more if you know what I'm saying, especially romantically, but they they pride hurt. They pride and their ego hurt because everybody in the background pointing a finger at them and making them look back for letting you go. So they feel like, okay, everybody's saying I'm doing this and that and the third. I was wrong for what I did. But at the same time, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna destroy everything and milk everything for that Leo has, and then I'm gonna leave again. But I'm not gonna show that I'm still interested as a friend, or I'm not gonna show that I love. I feel like they're not gonna show that they love you as a friend. They're like, this person is weird as heck. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. This person is weird. Told you they may be in these toxic bonds or a toxic relationship with somebody in the background, or these toxic friendships, or both, but they still love you. The love has not died. The way they feel about you, it has never left them. So they rather, once again, destroy it by creating drama. This is somebody that's probably addicted to drama anyways. They just want to create a trauma bond, like a trauma bond friendship or a trauma bond relationship with you because of fear. I told you, because of fear. They allow their negative thoughts to get in the way. They still love you, but they rather sabotage you. They rather sabotage the connection out of fear. It's just sad. Told you. We got beef, but they also afraid of you, because they also afraid of you for real. They intimidated by you because they feel like you're gonna like one up them in some way, shape, or form. But the more they think about all of this, the more depressed they become. This person's very conflicted, very sad, very depressed because they really do want to come back, but it's out of told you it's out of having some form of control over you. They look at you as an asset. Didn't I say this person looks at you as somebody who's a valuable person, a valuable friend that could have been, y'all could have been lovers and friends, no matter what sex this is. The rest of you guys, um, they just, like I said, because they in this negative way of thinking, they're not thinking straight right now because they love you, but they rather not show it and they rather not tell you. So they're going to be negative instead. It's to have control. This person wants ownership over you. They want to come back to control you because they feel like you were a valuable person or valuable friend to hold on to, but some of you guys, like I said, they only want to come back to get something out of you. Maybe they want you to buy them a house, a car, or something. Because they felt like you at the time you were doing all of this for them. Maybe they're trying to get something out of you and then walk away from you. Told you this person is like they seriously in love with you. This is sad. It's a sad situation because I feel like something they need help. This person is traumatized. They can't even believe that they're in love with you. This is the type of person that never fall in love with nobody, but you brought that out of them. Your energy, your light, you know, it brought them out of them. And it's just the way your character as a person. You wasn't given no red flags. They assumed that you was a red flag because they fell in love. They're like, I can't fall in love with Leo. You know, I think Leo's trying to manipulate me. I think Leo's trying to love bomb me. I think Leo just doing all of this to be my friend. I think Leo's doing all of this to be in a relationship with me. No, you was not. You were being yourself. And they fell in love. That's what happened. That's exactly what happens. So y'all be careful, because some of y'all, this person only want to come back to dominate you, to take something from you, to gain something from you, whether this is resources, whether this is money, to get something from you, to get you to buy them something, valuable, just to turn around and sabotage and create some unnecessary drama and leave. But this is, in their eyes, this is love. They will never show you that they love you. They will never tell you that they love you. But I feel like this is a narcissistic person, or you just have narcissistic tendencies. But at the end of the day, this person they're toxic. They're toxic. They're traumatized. They don't even know how to love. They don't even know how to be in a relationship. All they know how to do is sleep around with people in the background and gossip. That's all they do. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, Leo. And y'all take care.